Ant-Man is directed by Peyton and stars Paul Rudd, Michael Douglas, Evangeline Lilly, Stoll and Michael Pena. Ant-Man, like Guardians of the Galaxy, is one of Marvel's more unknown superheroes to get a big screen adaptation. And I'm going to take this off because it is really hot in here. I'm sorry this review is coming to you guys late, but I really meant to see this film earlier, but I never got a chance to. But now the review's here, and I can happily say that Ant-Man is just as good, if not better, than what I was expecting. Part of me was doubting whether this film would work, mainly because the original director, Edgar Wright, had to leave production because of creative differences. And especially with a director like Edgar Wright that is very visual and very fast paced when it comes to his stuff, he has his own unique style. And I can see why that wouldn't work with Marvel, as they have their own unique style as well, but I would have loved to have seen what he would have done with this film. Even though I had that running through my mind, Ant-Man is still a fantastic film. It's funny, it's very inventive, but I'll get onto that in a minute, and it's really unique, especially for a solo superhero film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Compared to Age of Ultron, this film is very small, pardon the pun. Even though you've got the main character, which does take things to a smaller level, the whole aspect of it is smaller as well. And this isn't your regular summer blockbuster, this is a heist movie, just with a superhero twist on it. Every aspect of this film, from the comedy, the way that characters meet, and even little nods to the already existing MCU things, really do work. And the way that they play out till the end, and into the end credit scenes, really work. It's just almost perfect, but I'm not going to say that, because a lot of people are saying this is the best Marvel solo film since the first Iron Man. You see, it is very good, and it is up there with Iron Man, but it's not, in my opinion, not as better as Iron Man, because you never can beat that first time you see that film. It's got to be a very good film for it to beat that. Now, like I said, Edgar Wright would have been a brilliant person to direct this film, but sadly he isn't there to direct it. But Peyton does a good job filling in. It is very well directed, and I say that about a lot of films, but this one is very well done, especially for a generic superhero film. I just love the way the action scenes are handled in this film. They're just so unique and inventive for a superhero film, because most of the time they just follow that cliche of what most superhero films do nowadays, especially Marvel films, but this one is just so unique. It's like a breath of fresh air. The way that the characters shrink and enlarge during the battles make it even more interesting, and the final battle in the little girl's room is both funny and surprisingly creepy. Yeah, if you've seen the film you'll know what I mean. Also, the photorealistic sense of everything, where Paul Rudd's character is barely visible and the rest of the background is out of focus and really blurred, really does work. It gives that extra sense that something so ordinary like a bathtub can seem gigantic to an insect that size. And I've got to admit, this is one of the only films that's actually made ants, which I'm not that keen on, adorable. Again, if you've seen the film, you'll know what I'm talking about. The acting is good as usual. Michael Douglas is the best he's been in years. Evangeline Lilly's good. So is Paul Rudd for the most part. But the standout is definitely Michael Pena. He is the comedic thing that brings this whole film together. Every word that comes out of this guy's mouth is pure hilariosity. It is it is just so funny. The only weak part of the film is probably Corey Stoll's villain. He's a bit run-of-the-mill. He's, you know, oh, I'm the bad guy. There's not much development in his part, and the stuff that is there isn't as much as you'd like. But when he is Yellow Jacket, it is quite, you know, good for what it is. Even though the villain is a little weak, the visuals and the acting and every other thing around it certainly make up for it. I've got to give it an 8.5. This is just as good as Marvel can do. This is probably the best they're doing, and if they keep doing their films like this, for example, Captain America Winter Soldier was a conspiracy crime thriller rather than an average superhero film, and Ant-Man is a heist film, and also Guardians of the Galaxy is a sci-fi film. If they keep along that track of doing their usual films but giving them a little twist and making them a bit out of the ordinary, then they will be bringing in more fans and making their films better than they usually are. Sorry I haven't posted a video in a while, guys. It feels like I haven't posted in ages. But I will have more reviews coming for you soon. You'll have so many reviews you won't know what to do. Yeah, this week I'll have Ex Machina review, Fantastic Four review, and Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith review as part of my Star Wars series of reviews. There's not much else I can say, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!